This is going to be the walkthrough for my island project. I spent a little bit of time refining it. So you end up starting down here, and this is the thing that will give you the note that tells you where to go. And it shows this. This is the fire from my drawing. You go over here and you'll get damaged because this is a trigger. If you go to the controller, or no, it's in here. Firebox. If you're in here, take damage over time. And then you go through the island, and then you have two choices. You can go this way or this way. This way is harder but faster, and this way is not as dangerous but it's quicker. Or no, the other way around. This is harder, it's faster. This is easier but it takes longer. So you'd have to do some like parkour here, and if you fall, you'll drown in the water under the volcano. And then there's bad objects here that if you touch them, they hurt you. So you want to try and avoid those as well. But if you go this way, you have to wind through these rocks, and it takes a little bit of time. I might make it so it takes a little bit longer because I feel like it still might be faster than the other way. But then either way, you end up going to this open area, and then you have to do more jumps. The harder area has more of the bad objects. The easier area has nicer jumps. And then you end up in this swamp area. And the water dynamically rises and lowers over time. Like it goes up to a certain point and down a certain point. Here I can show. If I go to my, where is it? The water group. Oh, that's the whole thing. I got these markers, and it will move between either of them. It moves object to the top one and bottom one, and then I have a easing so it's smooth. And then I have a giant trigger volume attached to that, which it's not really a kill box, but I changed it so it hurts you over time. If I go instead of firebox, kill box, if you're inside too far into the water, you take damage over time as well. So the idea with this place is you're supposed to navigate these tight little areas as the water rises. You can't go certain ways, and as it lowers, you are able to go certain ways. And I have some good pickups scattered around here. If you see them, you can grab them and get some of your health back. And I got some more over here. And then this is the rock slide part of my map, and there's a trigger volume. This is a little bit messy, but there's a trigger volume here, and you walk into it, and it basically sends an event to all of these, telling them to that's a global transition to this state, which sets the is kinematic property to false, which gives them physics pretty much when they fall down. And then there's a collision event on the rocks, and if they hit you, you'll take 25 damage. So it's kind of like you run into it, and then you gotta try and avoid them. I wanted to make it so like when you walk through here, like something comes out of the volcano and hits this and causes it, but I didn't take, or I took a little bit too much time on this, so I kind of ran out of time. But then after that, you're pretty much good. You go through here to the final area, cross onto the docks, and then there'd be a boat here, basically like that you'd finish with. But here there's a finale trigger. Yeah, here it is. Oh, yeah, finished. You walk into it, and then it basically makes a text appear saying you escaped, and then it waits a couple seconds, and it restarts the whole thing, like a finish game sort of thing. And then I can show I have a time limit for the water, so if you spend too long, the tsunami comes in. For testing purposes, I will make this pretty quick, but normally it'd be like 1 second, so you'd have, I think this is 5 minutes for 1 second. I thought 10 minutes might be a little bit too long after thinking about it, but we'll showcase, load in, and then current, I don't know why, but this was adjusting before, and it's not right now. Hold on, let me see if this is why. Okay, that's way too fast. I don't know what's going on, but basically this counts down. Oh wait, no, yeah, that it was right. Whatever. Um, but yeah, this should still be counting down, I think. Hold on. Okay, bear with me. Do this. This should be correct. It was right before, but I thought it was wrong. Yeah. So basically this would be 1 second, but I just have it for testing purposes, going real quick. And then it should move up to, I had a separate marker where the other two were, and it will rise up to there, basically being too high up, and then it starts to kill you. And I have a an effect that shows on screen if you are under the water, like this. That is pretty much it. Yeah. Thanks for watching, I guess.